humble opinion, the best opportunity on the planet where you get to build a business paying yourself first and helping others duplicate the same thing. So get your pen, paper out, get your questions ready because we're going to be doing that, a Q&A after this amazing presentation. I don't know what our amazing leaders are going to have for us this evening. It's always full of great information. And for those seeing this is very simple. But as you heard from our senior partner, our great leader, our mentor, our coach, so much I could say talking about that great gentleman, Mr. Ty Best. As you know, and as you heard, freedom will not be easy, but what we do is super, super simple. So let's just talk about what we do, great people, and what you want to do real fast, real fast. Okay. After we talk about this setup, you want to get your business package. You want to set up your pay yourself first system, which is your auto exchange, and you want to duplicate that process that I just shared with you. Let's go right into this and talk about it. So what we're going to discuss this evening, we're going to talk a little bit about how our compensation plan works. Okay, we're going to go over that just briefly. But what I want to do is just show you that person seeing this information for the first time, how to get things set up. So what you want to first do, great people, is set up your KYC process. Okay, this means know your customer. So right in your back office, this multi-million-dollar piece of software that really manages every single aspect of what you're going to be building here with this amazing Pay Yourself First program, you're going to just do everything that you're shared with to do. So right here in your back office, great people, you're going to set up your auto exchange, and what you're going to be doing is uploading some documents, very simple documents such as your ID. Okay. And what you want to do with this ID, and I'll say do this, you want to take a selfie picture of you and your ID. Okay. Holding it right up under your chin or maybe on the side of your cheek. And then you also want to take a picture of that ID by itself, just in case it's not clear on the side of your chin, just in case. Okay. So take nice pictures with that beautiful smartphone that you have. You also want to take a picture of a bill that someone mailed you, no printouts. Okay. Once again, no printouts. You want a bill that someone mailed you. Okay. And with this being said, this bill has to be a utility bill. It can be what? Gas bill, electric bill, cable bill. Okay. One of those bills, you want to have those bills. You want to take a separate picture also of that and upload it to your account. Guess what? From there, you're in business. Now, the next thing we're going to do, great people, we're going to set up our Karatbars system, because this system you're going to be using when you acquire that amazing business package. And what is this system? This is the only system in the world that allows you to pay with physical gold, our cash gold. So it's a very simple process. You'll click right there where it said Karat Pay, and you're just going to confirm that everything you put in during the registration process is correct. So you'll check these two boxes at the bottom, and then you will receive an email that you will confirm that email address and confirm the registration. And from there, what you're going to do is just finish the process within after that email. And then for that business package that you're going to acquire, you're going to be uploading the cash gold that you will be acquiring to the Karatbars system. Don't worry about remembering all of this evening. Your sponsor will walk you through that process. All right. So moving forward, you're going to be choosing that package, and these multi-packages and some of the other new packages that we have, great people. I want you to get in where you fit in, but a lot of people start right here with the VIP package, maximizing everything that it offers. As you see, it's coming with physical gold, but we have some other packages that may be discussed this evening. Other than that, your sponsor will be showing you these packages. I mean, we got so much amazing things going on with our ecosystem. This is the best program on the planet, but you want to choose your package. Get in where you are, but push yourself so you can maximize the compensation plan and get yourself that VIP package. So the Karat Fast Track 5 and 5 promotion, what does this mean? Say, for example, you got that bronze package, okay? And that bronze package will allow you to have 5 weeks to sponsor 5 people, okay? And if you sponsor 5 people with fans, let's say you did it in a week, because that champion that you are, or that champion, remember, You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. So we're going to help you be great. And maybe you'll knock this out in a week. You'll get a bronze package, for example. Okay. And you may sponsor 5 people within 5 weeks. The system will upgrade you to the next level, which will be silver, so on and so on. So the company is always doing amazing things to push you to that next level, allowing you to get up to the next level from silver, from bronze to silver, silver to gold, and reach that VIP. Okay. And you can get all of this for free. It's all about how hard and smart you work and how much you stay plugged in to what we're sharing. So this system here, we've gone into a new payment system. If you, the new person, or even maybe some of my wealth builders, I hope by now you've already checked that information out. But there's a section that you'll see on your gold account, and this section is called latest news. You want to stay plugged into the latest news, great people, because this is what informs you about everything that's going on. So for that new individual that's seeing this for the first time, you'll get an explanation of the new system that we're going into. We're very excited from the video that Dr. Size did today with one of his amazing partners. That new system may be going into fruition this week. So we're very excited about that. So you don't have to really worry about the MasterCard. But one of the main increments and main components to what we do here, great people, and what is that? We pay ourselves first. So you want to go back and you want to set up your auto exchange, all right? And you have an option, great people, to save as much gold as you want. But let's just say this: set up your auto exchange for 1 gram a month. You'll go right back here, okay? You'll set up your auto exchange, great people, and you can choose monthly, weekly, or bi-weekly right here with the drop down. And as you see, the gold card that we see here, and what you'll also do is actually, hey, it's all on you, but I say just at least 1 gram of gold a month. But you can set this up because this is what we call what you want to do wealth building system. But great people, we follow it. Save at least 1 gram of gold a month. Push yourself to do that. And you're putting yourself ahead of 95% of the world by just paying yourself 1 gram of gold a month. So great people, you go in the back and you do that, what you would do. And remember, when you're getting gold, you're not really spending money. You're just exchanging a piece of paper, devouring currency for God's money, physical gold. So you just go back there and you'll see the prompts and everything. You'll be setting up your debit card, okay? And you can go back, edit that, stop that. There's no mandatories. You don't have to do this, but this is part of the system for the individual who says they want to build the business and they want to duplicate and get to that next level in life. Pay yourself first. This video is amazing. You want to go back here. All of the videos are amazing, but this video is something, because look, everything we do is, I'm going to say it's easy when it comes to what I just shared. Set them up your KYC. Your sponsor will help you do that. But then paying yourself first. You're supposed to be saving money anyway, right? But you know you can't save cash because, well, maybe you didn't know. Now you know there's no value in saving cash. There's no interest in saving cash. And if there is a little bit of interest, inflation is going to take that away. So this is simple, okay? You're now going to be paying yourself first. But the mindset to keep going. So this video right here, great people, this video will help you develop that mindset. Listen to it every day. Keep playing it, because everything else, ladies and gentlemen, will just be based on the mindset that you develop to keep going. So great people, as we move forward, the company gives you such many different amazing tools to use. Okay, so we have here your referral links. These referral links actually allow you to share with others. Some of them have videos attached to them. They have your personal link, but I'm going to show you how you can actually enhance this and leverage this with another section that I'm going to be going to during this presentation. So great people, I'm just excited about this because with any system, there's always a roadmap. And I think that this map, which stands for, as you see, Massive Action Plan, is a map that we should be following because it was already designed by an individual who has been free for 30 years. The whole family's financially free, an author of 4 books. I mean, made millions, built several companies. I mean, why wouldn't you want to follow a system like that? So we got to just drop everything that we think we know and just hold on to the coattail of our great leader, mentor, our coach, our everything, Mr. Ty Best, who has designed the map Massive Action Plan. So right here is the roadmap to your success. Now, during that road, You know, sometimes roads have potholes. Sometimes there'll be detours. Sometimes there'll be people saying go in this other direction, but you're going to just follow the map, and all of the distractions and things you see, you're going to go right around them and keep going. So with that being said, we have the system already in place for you to follow. So right here, great people, we have our amazing site. When you get that welcome letter, on that welcome letter, great people, that your sponsor will send you, you'll see right here the map. So we have wealthbuildersworldwide.net/training. You want to register for this? You got all the tools there. You don't have to think about anything. All you have to do is do. You know, when the people buy that McDonald's, and not good when it comes to eating, but the system that McDonald's has in place is a duplicated system all over the world. And every single McDonald's you go into, they're doing the same thing. The activities are the same. The setup is the same. And that's just what the map is, great people. It simplifies the sponsorship process, keeps you in compliance, assists in duplicating the presentation. Now, look, this is all you need to follow. So I love it. All of your training, all of your updates, all of the events. Well, mainly all of our events have been online because of what's taking place globally with the health issues. But everything you need to know, along with the latest news going on with corporate, is right here. So there's no secrets that I have or anyone else has in the business. Everything here. We just want to show you how to plug into it. So you have the corporate information there. Okay, if you wanted to get in touch with that, you also have all of your webinars and your calls that are held throughout the week. You'll never miss a beat. And here's the map. I'm excited about the map because this is what's going to stretch you. For the person who said they wanted to build a business. Look, we got two things that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to have to make a choice to work on our freedom, or we're going to have to make the choice to just stay where we are. And as we see those that are staying where they are, I don't want to go too deep, but we see what's going on. So I don't think I need to preach to the choir, even though some people see what's going on. They don't want to make the change. But this map here, this system here, with the guidance of your sponsor, with the guidance of the team, with the guidance of the network, is going to help you get to the next level. So you want to follow it. And I know at times this phone can seem like a brick, but if you want to build your business in the best industry on the planet, which is networking. As you know, we're not a multi-level marketing company, but we do network. Your network is your net worth, and you're going to have to pick up your mouth. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. At times, we need to close our mouths. But look, I'm going to tell you, this is the time when you're going to learn to open your mouth in a correct way and become that professional networker. So this here is going to show you how to get it done. I won't read all of this, but just for example, you're going to be working as a team. Teamwork is dream work. We know how the school system told you to be quiet in class when you had a problem, but look, problems are solved when you come together. We want to help you solve that problem, which is the freedom you deserve, the money you want to make, the bills you want to take care of, the job displacements that's going on. So we need something to fulfill those things. And here's the map. It's going to help you get it done. So great people, you're just going to be picking up that phone, doing a list, writing it down. There's such amazing information out there for you to just plug right in and learn how to become that professional networker, that information broker, the one who learns how to professionally share a video. That's how simple it is in the information age. So we're going to show you how to do all these things and do the follow-up and make the call. And for example, you may call your friend, hey, Joe, I got some great information I'd like to share with you. I'm very excited about it. Or maybe, are you looking for more ways to make money, John? Oh, you are? Excellent, man. Share a video with you, text it or email you. Okay, great. I'm going to send it to you in text. Give you a call in about 30 minutes. How does that sound? An hour? No problem. I'll be giving you a call back. Thanks a lot, John. I'm going to send you the text right now. That's how simple it is. We're not here to explain anything about gold or anything about what's going on. We're looking for people who are open, wanting to make more income. And this is what we're doing. We're just learning to become that information broker. But then when you call that person back, you're going to say, hey, John, did you get a chance to check out? Wow. What did you like best about that information? Oh, great. Hold on for a second. I want to do you a big favor. And that's when you're going to make that three-way call. We're going to show you how to professionally make that three-way call. Hey, John, I wanted to do you a big favor. I got an amazing individual on the phone. I just wanted to introduce you to. He's an author of 4 books. Many guys been financially free for so many years. I mean, I'm excited to be working with him. He's helped me build my business, helping thousands of people actually globally. And I just wanted to introduce you to Mr. Tybest. Mr. Tybest, this is Mr. John. Just wanted to introduce Mr. John to you, and that's it. But those things take time. And how do you get better? By just failing your way into success. Look, we're going out there to find people who want to take life to the next level. So with that being said, we just want to show you, I'm not going to read all of this, but we're going to have that, what you call goals conversation, that third party, learning how to edify, learning how to share information the right way. I mean, look, this is what corporate does, but we're learning how to build our own business by working as a team. Okay. So look, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that person who you edify, that third party will be having that conversation with that individual. We call it the goals conversation. They want to see if they just want to save gold or do they want to save and earn. So you're going to learn how to do all of this. I've been a student in networking for about 10 years. I've been in Karatbars now going on 6 years. And I'm going to tell you, man, this literally has changed my life, where it's just nature now and now. I have fun networking. I mean, it's just amazing. I don't even feel right if I'm not doing a three-way call. So guys, this is what's going to happen right here with the map. And I'm excited, just going to be duplicating this process, plugging that person in, doing every single thing that you did. Remember the power of duplication. So right here, you have so much more information that I just want you to go back, if you haven't done so already, and take a look at it. Remember, the system that you have been in is not the system that's going to really get you to the next level, especially if it's part of what we see going on right now. So we know we got to make a change. This system's winning. It's been winning despite all of this stuff. I gave someone a call the other day. I said, "Hey, Terrence, how you been?" And this is real. I'm not even playing. He said, "I'm doing good. This is Demi. Remember we met at Bus Boys?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I said, "Hey, remember I shared with you the gold information?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Man, things are just going well, man. I just wanted to share some updates with you about what's going on." He said, "Despite all of the stuff that's going on, you guys are still, man, we're getting better. And it's the truth." So great people, you got so much information back there to help you build your business right here at Wealth Builders Worldwide. So I kind of went over the three-way call with you. This just talks about it as far as you, the edification, trust, the expert. It's all right there, guys. I just wanted to brief you on it. You're going to learn it. We got amazing trainers like Mr. Al Murray that does the 5 and 5 training, that talks about edifying, that talks about three-way calls. So look, you got the best leadership in the industry. So be the professional, work with your sponsor, move quickly, not slowly, learn to maximize the technology, Zoom, now Telegram. For those, some people are still using WhatsApp. I have it, but we have a great group. And in your welcome letter, you'll see that there where it talks about getting right into the Telegram group. Gold is hot. Culture is better. Plugging in is very, very, very important, great people. And some of these things that I'll be going over the slide are already over with, but you want to prepare yourself for the Let's Go weekend. This will be coming up this year. It'll be virtual. I'm so excited. Plugging in is key. Remember, you've been plugging in, with all due respect, to things that are not getting you where you need to be. So we got to unplug from the traditional and plug into the new, especially something that's winning like Karatbars International. So with that being said, great people, I'm just so excited to be here. What we're going to do is we're going to open this thing up for Q&A, for any questions, just in case I might have been going a little too fast, but I want to welcome you to the team. And look, welcome to freedom. Karatbars is that golden brick path. So if I have any of my leaders on board with me this evening, please present yourself. If not, I would love to take over the Q&A. Ms. Glaspie. All right, with that being said, I might be taking over the Q&A this evening. So let's open up the queue, but I don't think I'm not the, well, I have been given moderator to take over, but this will be my first time, if I am on this by myself, to answer some questions. So let's see what's going on with the Q&A. Any questions out there in this amazing audience, so I could do my best to get them done. I want to thank everyone for the amazing compliments you've given me. You all give me my fuel to keep going. Thank you so much, great people. Okay, I have someone who has risen their hands, and I think we want to put the questions in the Q&A. All right, here we go. Here we go. Greetings to all. What about a check stub with a Q attached to it? I do not have a utility bill, etc., with my name on it. Okay, that's a great question. No, you cannot use a check stub. But do you have a car registration? If you have a car registration that's under a certain date, you can use your car registration, that address, and this document is always for address verification. So you can use your car registration, or you can use a bank statement. Now that bank statement has to be one that was mailed to you. Okay, and you have to go to the bank and get it stamped and a small signature with that stamp of that bank. So those two options you can have, but no, ma'am, a check stub cannot be used. That was a good question. Thank you. How to sign up for, that looks like karaoke. How to sign up for Let's Go Weekend 10. It says click here, but nothing happens. Okay, there's a website that you will go to. I want you to go in the back of, I want you to go to Wealth Builders Worldwide. You'll see that website. But anyone in the audience, if you could type that website in for Let's Go Weekend 10, but you can go to Wealth Builders Worldwide and you can actually look there and you'll see the website for you to sign up and get your ticket for Let's Go Weekend 10.
Mr. Sonia, they're referring to karaoke.
Karaoke. Oh, see, I've never participated in that. I thought, oh, so that was real.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. I'm this militant guy. I just go there for the training. I haven't, even though I do want to see the great people singing and dancing, I can't answer that. Maybe you can answer that for me, Ms. Denise.
Mr. Williams, are you able to speak? Is there a link for karaoke this year, sir? I'm not sure about that.
There will be a link. It has not been released yet, so stay tuned if you want to participate in karaoke. Just stay tuned. Make sure you visit letsgoweekend.com. It will be on that website, and yeah, we'll give you instructions on how you can participate. It's going to be amazing. And Mr. Sonia, go and get your pipes ready, man.
I might do something. I might do something this year, man. I might do something, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, brother, you are never alone, man. You in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself.
Thank you so much, great man. I appreciate you, brother. This next question: what are the benefits of saving gold while waiting on it to grow? What a great question right here. Now, when it comes to saving gold, gold is your store of value. This is the correct way to preserve your wealth. So you're not really waiting on anything. You're just, if you're making $1,000 a week, for example, 10 to 20% of that thousand should go into something that's going to maintain value. So say, for example, your parents had put away a kilogram of gold dating back to 1920, which was $600 and some dollars today. And I just looked today, pricing gold, that gold kilogram today is almost $60,000. So this is the purpose that you're saving gold. Also something that you can pass on as an asset to your children. So we save gold, as you know, not cash. So say, for example, you wanted to save for a house. You wouldn't save cash because the value of the cash will go down. You'll save gold. And then you can go, if you wanted to liquidate your gold, because that is the number one, I'll say in my opinion, number one asset where you can liquidate fast and go to any exchange. So as that dollar, you may have been saving your cash for years for your home, that if you'd have been doing it in cash, it would have went down in value because of so much going on in the economy. One of the number one things is the printing of money. But as that happens, your gold is going up in value. So this is why you save gold. I hope that answered your question. I had 3 people registered under me. Will I only get commissions and units when they purchase package? When money moves, Absolutely. So yes, when they acquire packages and start to save and go, but number one, you having a package, okay, and them getting packages that do have units to them, you most definitely, those units will cycle all the way up. And those units will stop by and say hi to you as well. Does a person need to wait until CaratPay is approved to use CaratBit? Two separate entities. So CaratPay's approval is for CaratPay. CaratBit, there's not really an approval with it other than your KYC within CaratBit. With CaratBit, it's just the registration process, and then attaching the 2FA authenticator to it, and then at least doing your first KYC process, and then from there, it'll tell you how much crypto you're able to move, exchange, or so on. So it's the KYC processes within the CaratBit system that allow you to do bigger transactions, bigger exchanges, and bigger deposits and withdrawals. So two separate entities. Does a person need to wait until CaratPay is approved? Okay, I answered that. I didn't delete it. So I hope you got that clear. I'm on a fixed income, SSA, and my savings account is limited to 2,000. If exceed the limit, I will no longer be eligible for benefits. How can I deal with this? That's a great question, and I don't want to answer incorrectly. One of our great leaders, maybe Mr. Delco, is available to answer that, or if Ms. Tanisha Glaspie has, I think I've seen a question like this before, but I'm not in position. I don't want to answer that incorrectly. Any assistance with this?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you, Brother Demi. Phenomenal training already, and you're doing a perfect job with the questions.
Thank you,
this is a tough question. It really is. I wish Mr. Best was on here. I've heard him give this answer, so I'm going to sort of give the answer like a Ty Best would give it. So look at talk to your tax advisor in your state. Every state has a different dollar amount. But here's the deal. If you're making too much money to qualify for your benefits, then the amount of money you start making is better than your benefits. Okay. For example, if you're making $12,000 a year on your benefits, but you're making $20,000 a year in Karatbars, then your Karatbars income is better than your benefits. Now, here's the challenge: is the health care, which is the biggest expense you're going to have. And if you forfeit your retirement, or if you forfeit your Social Security, you may also be forfeiting your retirement benefits. So what I would suggest that you do is maybe set your business up in one of your family members' names and work that business with them. Let them earn the income. You just help them build the business. Or sign up just as a customer, save gold, still build your business. And when you see your team is big enough that it can support you, then you can come off the government dole and start taking care of yourself financially. I had this challenge when Monisha and I were trying to decide whether we would bring her off of her job. So it's not the same thing, but it's similar because she had the family's health care. And it's her, we got 3 daughters and 2 sons. So a lot of girls in the family, and girls end up going to the doctor a little bit more than men. Men die earlier. Go figure all that stuff out. But when we decided to go full time, it was because Ms. Valerie Best had done a video that said, "What do you believe?" And she said, some people believe they can't afford healthcare on their own. And I was one of those people. Come to find out, when I broke free and my wife was free from her job, we were able to afford the healthcare just fine. Thank God for the Affordable Care Act, because healthcare is kind of off the chain if you don't work with the corporation. But you can afford the healthcare if you build your business. In the meantime, just build and pay attention to what you're earning. Talk to your trusted tax advisor, but that is a hard one.
Thank you for that, Mr. Delco. Hope that amazing answer fulfilled what you're referencing.
Okay, wait, hold on a second, Demi. Mr.
Yes,
Allen
sir.
Austin is a financial advisor. He's my personal financial advisor. And he said, as of 2020, you can earn $18,240 per year without losing Social Security benefits. As Mr. Dalco mentioned, if you make more in Karatbars, you can leave Social Security, and that's true. Excellent. So there you go. And if you're making more than $18,000 a year in Karatbars, you're probably making more than $50,000 a year in Karatbars, because once you get Karatbars going, it's a wrap. Guys, I don't want you living in fear of losing your Social Security benefits. They got you on the bare minimum. The healthcare isn't even all that good. So build your business, build it strong. Get with your upline and have that conversation offline, because there's a lot of things that I can tell you offline.
Thank you so much. Wow. You got it from one of the greats of the world, Mr. Allen Austin,
Absolutely.
combined with Mr. Del. Wow. There you go. Next question. While I was doing my V999 registration, my computer froze and I had to force shut it down. My question is, do I need to start from the registration? Because the email said the email was only for 15 minutes. Okay, what I would do would be to log back in with the credentials. What I've experienced with me with the problem, the registration process, I will go back and just put in the information that you created. Okay, if it goes through, that means that your account is good. But if it didn't, that means it didn't take it. So just go through the whole process of trying to log in. If you were able to set up your password and everything and your username, but if that didn't work, then start the process all over again, because that means it didn't work when the computer froze. So I'm just trying to see if you were actually inside, because if you were inside, then that means you created your username and password. I don't know exactly where you stopped at, but just try the process of logging in with what you created. If that works, then you're good. If not, then redo the whole process and start over again. So I hope that answered your question. If I'm not working and do this, how much and how do I get paid to afford cost of living? Good question. Well, look, in that situation where many have been, you really got to push yourself. And what's going to really allow you to get to that next level, Mr. Delco, you jump in to answer this. I just want to say is plugging in, because for the person who's sick and tired of being sick and tired and know that you got to really stretch yourself, plugging into our trainings and our calls is really what's going to help you mentally get over that hump. You can really build this business because you opened up and started it with no money, but it's going to take that champion that's already within you to come out to keep going, and you can start to earn income from a free account. So I can't tell you how much you would make. That's all based on the network you start to build. But this is all mental with what you're going through right here. So you're going to have to plug in to what we're doing every single day to help you mentally get over that hump and be guided on how to build, not having any money. But, when you're building something, keyword building, I'm not going to put a building together overnight. So everyone's journey in this is different. It may work out and start panning out for you 90 days, 6 months, a year. I don't know. Okay. That's all on you. When I say not all on you, meaning that because you're never by yourself, but meaning how much you're going to work and put the work in to get over that hump. So I hope that helped you answer your question.
It's the same. I want to plug in just a little bit, and Mr. Best is on the platform now.
Yes, sir.
I about did a live stream today, and I said I'm just not going to interfere with doing something right in front of the presentation tonight. But I was going to play Steve Harvey's "You Gotta Jump," and I know we say plug in, and I was going to talk about plugging all the way in. If you plug a lamp kind of halfway in the socket, it'll flicker on it, like it'll catch some power and it's some fire and it'll be on off. And you gotta really, guys, listen, you gotta jump. You gotta take a running leap off that cliff with your parachute. You gotta jump. You gotta go all the way in. I was actually getting some coaching from my wife because I wanted to make a statement that was kind of edgy and derogatory, like it was a little bit of a controversial statement. And I was going to say, you got to drink the Kool-Aid, but like that's got such negative connotations to it.
Right.
The people who jump all the way in are the ones who have phenomenal success. And it sounds so cliche. It sounds like somebody's trying to get you to do something, right? But it's true. You really do have to jump all the way in. You got to jump all the way in. So, guys, plug all the way in. Back to you, Demi. Great,
Mr.
great, great.
Delco, I
Yeah.
want to say something to that person too. And that's what got me when I first started that Steve Harvey video, Jump, and also Take the Limits Off by Steve Harvey. If you really work this like it's a job, if you have a job, you have to get up, go to work. You have to do it for 8 hours a day. Work this for your first 3 to 6 months like it's a job, and you won't have to go to work again. But a lot of people do it halfway. They don't do it all the way. I sponsored 120 people in 90 days because I took the limits off and I jumped literally. I watched those 2 videos every single day when I woke up, and that's what kept me going. So if you work it like a job temporarily, you won't have to work anymore.
Great answer. Thank you. Yes, yes. Yeah, mental. Everything's mental. Absolutely. Harold Size mentioned about 4-1 ratio on KBC. What exactly does that mean? I need your help with that, Mr. Delco. Um, I think I know, but I don't want to quote it incorrectly.
Yeah. So the 4-to-1 is you'll be able to exchange 4 of the KBC, the existing
Mainnet.
KBC, into 1 new mainnet coin.
All right, there we go.
And so everybody, please do your 25%. Don't get 15% when you can get 25. Go ahead and move them over. Don't worry about the price on the market. You're going to be talking about pennies, and they're going to average the price on CoinMarketCap on the 15th. So you can't lose. Go ahead and take advantage of the 25%. Okay.
Thank you, sir. How does someone cash out their gold within the gold miner? That answer is in the back office under latest news, where it breaks down. I'm assuming, since I'm not in gold miner, I can't answer that. I didn't, and none of my partners, I think, have done it unless they did mention it to me. So I'm not sure. Ms. Glassby, anyone have an answer for that?
I don't know about Gold Miner, no.
Okay. I think that answer would be in the back. Please go back in your latest news. Do apologize about that, but check back with us, most definitely on the power call. Pose that question as well. Sorry about that. Please explain the right and left side when building your team. You have an A and a B. You have a left and a right. At any time, someone on your left or right side, let's start with you first. You have a package. So now by you having a package, it's opened up the dual team system. So with that being said, you have your left and right side. Anytime someone that you sponsored, as the system will automatically go left and right for you unless you go back into your gold account and maybe set it to one side. Sometimes that a person will do that based on if one side is getting stronger than the other. But anytime someone's coming in on your left or right side that you sponsored or someone else sponsored, okay, you earn units. So left and right side, that's what this is about. Your left and right team. And anytime those units hit 25 on one side, 50 on the other side, it spins out and pays you a dual team payout. So that's what the left and right side is all about. And based on what status you are, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, will be based on what that dual team payout will be. Does saving gold help your credit score? Oh man, nah, as gold being out of the eyesight of all of the traditional things, as we know, credit's good, especially when you're using it to learn to invest properly. But it's not good to live off of credit. But no, the credit has nothing. Gold has nothing to do with your credit score. Two separate things: asset and a way to build assets with credit. But no, gold has nothing to do with your credit score. I manage accounts for family members, many of which I know won't be active, especially with crypto. What would you recommend in terms of their KBC move to V999? Well, you said you manage them. I mean, I would really organize myself. If you're managing the family members, I mean, if some of them are techie, I mean, I would speak to them on the importance of sitting down, let's get this done, but if none of them are techie, I mean, I would just organize your days moving forward to help them get their account set up. I don't know how many family members that you're running. I mean, with me personally in my network, I have certain people that aren't plugged in, but just with the heart I have, I don't want them to miss out. And I know they're not plugging in like they should be, if at all, but they have a lot of coins and I don't want them to miss out. So I'm going to, and I have been, I did a video myself to show them how to, set up the V999 platform, and did a video showing them what's in the back office and sent it to them. But, with the heart that you probably have, and you do have one because you're asking this question, I would just organize my days to, get it done for them, and feel free to reach out to me. I have a video that I did. It would help them. They could just pull out their smartphone, pull out their laptop or their tablet and duplicate what I'm doing, to help them out. But other than that, that's a situation that you got to take care of, you know what I mean, to help the family, especially if they're not on it, you don't want them to lose. So I hope that got your question answered. If you are at full retirement age, you can go up to 44,000 a year. If you are at full retirement age, you can go up to 44,000 a year. Okay, Doc.
That's to the response Mr.
Oh,
Austin made earlier.
oh, okay, great.
So as of 2020, the numbers have changed, he's saying.
Oh, okay. So these are just answers. Okay, Dr. Hans. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so these aren't any more questions. And yes, the email came in from Karatbars. They must have heard me talking about someone's calling me that doesn't plug in. The confirmation. Okay, so thank you. Appreciate it. Explain mainnet. Explain mainnet. So mainnet is our own blockchain. So this is where the new, and I'm not sure if that will be the title of the coin, but this is for right now the new mainnet coin. This is where it will be moving. So we have our own blockchain, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, mainnet is our own blockchain. Where is the Steve Harvey video? Ms. Glaspie, you want to, if you can, quick. I don't know if you have it at hand. Post
They're
it
on
in
YouTube.
Okay.
One is titled Jump. Just type in Jump Steve Harvey, and the other one is Take the Limits Off of God, Steve Harvey. You can find them on YouTube.
Why is it best to use CaratPay to purchase the multi-gold package? Is it possible to use a credit card since CaratPay approval is 8 weeks? No, CaratPay's approval is not 8 weeks. To move, and that'll be changing in the very near future, to move your gold over to, say, for example, I wanted to send from wallet to wallet as far as me loading my cash gold. Yeah, that's an 8-week process, but no, it doesn't. The reason you want to use CaratPay, because we want to use everything within the ecosystem. And it also is a benefit to you because this allows units to start to accumulate. So by you getting your cash gold and loading this to the CaratPay and then using the CaratPay to pay for that package, this is moving units. Okay, so you want to use everything that the ecosystem puts in place. Okay, so the 8-week process was just a misunderstanding. No, that's quick. Once you get your CaratPay set up, that can take, 5 minutes max. Okay, get that set up. You're ready to start using CaratPay immediately to get your packages. All right, so you most definitely want to use everything that is up and running and functioning that the ecosystem affords us. Will the IPO voucher still be good after October the 15th? I would like the stock, but the way the latest news read was that they were giving us the option to put it back in the KBC, and you do have that option to put it back into KBC if you want. The vouchers, as far as them being good up until the 15th, I think those vouchers would go beyond that. So if you chose to, come out of that and go into the KBC coin, to go into the 25% right now for mainnet, and as the months go by, the percentage gets a little less. That voucher, you still have the opportunity to hold on to that voucher as well. So I hope that answers your question. Yes, it will be good. I think you still have the stock options. And please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm new to Karatbars. Welcome. So excited to have you here with the KB Universe. How much does the gold cost? Well, you have the best prices in the industry. Our cash gold is market price, okay? Best prices in the industry. And your classic gold, which is another one of our gold products, is just a little bit higher. But as my mentor, coach, Mr. Delco taught us years ago, we're not looking at the price of gold, we're looking at value. So you're getting rid of, I like to say, cash, which is a liability, over and moving it into something that is value. So you have different gold prices based on the gold products within the system. But me personally, I've just always had this strong mentality. When Mr. Delco taught me that, I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, this is value, over a piece of paper. So with all due respect. So what I'm saying is your cash gold is market price. All right. And cash gold has different functionalities such as digital and physical. Okay. That's market price. You can get it kept on your account, use it to get products, get it sent to you. Classic bar, which allows you to set up your auto exchange, okay, a little bit higher than market price. But you know what? I like to always look at it that every company, even ourselves, needs leverage. But with Classic Bar, the unique thing about Classic Bar, that other gold product that's a little bit higher, it allows you to get free gold. So that overrides everything. That overrides everything. There's no company on the planet that's going to give you free gold. So by you setting up your auto exchange and just paying yourself first, you put yourself in position. If you discipline yourself, just 1 gram of gold a month, okay? If you want to up it, hey, you do as you please. But if you just go 12 months straight with that, you put yourself in position to get free gold. And if you help others do the same, you get more free gold. So I hope that answered your question. So those are the different gold prices within your back office. You can go back and take a look. How can someone withdraw cash gold in the vault after a year? Answer that. I need some help with that question right there. Because I know there's some changes of and I think you have some more explanations on the vault. I didn't do anything with the vault myself personally. So Ms. Glaspie, Mr. Delco.
Give me that question one more time, Timmy.
How can someone withdraw cash gold in the vault after a year?
Yeah, so Dr. Sykes has a remedy for that. I think there's something in latest news too, but there will be a mechanism. So here's something to keep in mind, guys. How do you don't have to necessarily type this, but I just kind of want to quiz you to make sure we're on the same page. How do you get the 25% discount? I mean, the 25% bonus for the reduction plan? You what? Go in the back office and there's a button that's never been there before, right? It says reduction plan. You click on it and boom, you're done. Have you noticed that Karatbars always makes it easy, right? It's no different in the vault. When the vault system is ready to be transferred, he's already promised to give people their bonuses in gold, even if it hasn't been a full year. He's just impeccable integrity on the site, on the side of Dr. Harold Sykes. Just I wish I could give everybody Tabet's brain. Just don't worry about it. If he hasn't proven himself to us by now, man, you're done. You're just done. Like, so they're gonna always make it easy. If it's not there yet, if there's no button there yet, don't do anything. Don't do anything. I was talking to a gentleman tonight. Blew my mind. He put a lot of money into Karatbars, and I was trying to reconcile where his money was, like, because he was concerned that the KBC hasn't risen in value, and we get all that, and that's a valid concern. And so he hadn't really, it looked like he was losing money. And we got to the end of the conversation. I said, well, that other $8,000, I guess we'll kind of make that up with the value of the KBC once we transfer it over to the blockchain. I was really stumped. And then he said clearly, he said, what are they going to do with those QR codes? And, and it had skipped my mind. I didn't think about it because we weren't talking about that. And I said, brother, you got some QR codes? And he said, oh, yeah. I said, how many QR codes do you have? He said, man, I got over 100. It was like 118, 120. And I said, you do understand that every QR code is going to be 10 V999s, right?
That's
Every
what's up.
10 is
I
going to be a
can't.
gram of gold. He said, yeah, I know that. I just hit the table. I said, what are you talking about? Like, that was like almost $8,000. I said, there the money is right there. Like, all the money you put in Karatbars is right there on your platform. Plus, you got some KBC to boot. Like, whoa. So that's Harold Sites making good. Do you understand how much gold he's going to dip out? He's going to have to fork over for people with QR codes. I had 2. I'm so mad that I had more QR codes. I had 2.
Yes,
Man.
sir. I got it.
So long story short, trust the process. No, jump.
That's
Drink
right.
the champagne. Okay. Drink the champagne. Drink the Karatbars champagne. Jump.
And there were some people that were upset they couldn't cash the QR codes out right away. But do you realize how much gold has gone up since then?
Come on, Tanisha Gillespie.
So you've actually made more money because you couldn't cash them out when you wanted.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Force
I'm
savings.
so done right now. I'm so done. I want to turn my camera on, but my hair is not done. I'm so done right now.
Oh, your A-dub is Delco.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm out.
Yes, sir. Great answers, guys. Great questions, guys. I'm loving them. Anonymous. Okay, Anonymous. When you take your KBC coins and put them into the reduction plan to get 25% increase in value, but do you still own the coins or not? Well, you're going into the mainnet coin when you do that. So you don't have the KBC. And like Mr. Dr. Harold Size stated that, for those, once everyone to move KBC coins, if you have any in any other exchanges, over to Carabit. And if this doesn't take place, the remainder coins will be, and there's different language that he used, and Crypto Steve did this in some training I was on tonight, but they'll be discontinued. I'm just using my language, but it's another word. So they won't be of no avail. So those coins will be no more. You're going into the new mainnet coin when you make this change right here, okay? I have loaded cash gold to my wallet. Should I just keep it there? Well, if you've loaded it there, far as it's either you acquire cash gold and it's sitting there, or if you've loaded it into the wallet to use it to acquire something. I think the last time I loaded it, I moved it over to someone in a different country who wasn't able to use their payment system. So you can unload it back into just keep it in your Carrot Pay. I don't think it should be, just my opinion, I don't think it should be loaded if you're not going to use it. Okay, so just keep it there, and when it's time for you to use it, then to get, hey, that's why we've been said to keep acquiring cash gold as much as possible, because this is the time now that we're going to be using our cash gold to go into other assets. So I hope that answered your question. What is the best way to maximize transitioning my 401k into my gold savings account? Well, it's nothing that can I'm not going to say use the word automatically happen. Nothing that company that controls the 401k can do to go into your gold account. You're personally going to have to go abstract what you want to abstract from your 401k and then handle it from there. Whatever cash currency you want to go into physical gold is what you'll have to do yourself. But that is the only way. You have to discuss with the people who, whoever you have your 401k through, your company, and then, take that hit. And I think it's worth it. It's better than losing everything, which we know is approaching us with this market. So I would most definitely talk to the people, take out whatever you're going to take out. In my humble opinion, well, I was young and dumb back then, but I didn't know anything about gold when I was in the government and worked, and I had a severance when I left the government. I wish I had known this and had the mindset I had now, would have put 10 to 20 or maybe more % into physical gold. So, if you're taking it all out, use it wisely. Just plug in and you'll learn what to do, because we're not advisors to tell you anything to do with your money. That's a decision that you make through education and awareness. So with that being said, in my opinion, talk to them and make that move and get God's money in your possession. Some of my family members never did sign up and move their KCB coins to Carabit, nor sign up for KCB vouchers. Where are their coins now? And how can I retrieve that? How can they retrieve them since the coins are not in their back office? Well, at that time with the KCB, we had deadlines. And your family members, it was their duty, if if they were plugged in, to know what to do at that time, when the KCB was in existence. So with that being said, I mean, you may see KCB still on your account, but that's to no avail. And please correct me, Mr. Delco, if I'm wrong. But
You're not wrong, Demi, but I'm getting excited again. I'm still reeling over Miss Glaspie's answer. That got me messed up. That thing got me really, really messed up. Because delaying gratification is one of the keys to building tremendous wealth. And we were forced to delay gratification. Everybody was griping, and then gold went up $200 an ounce from July 4th of last year. Good Lord. All right. So here we go again, the KCB. Remember, everybody was frustrated. Well, not everybody. Some people were frustrated because they didn't move their KCB in time to KBC. So it was defaulted to the ICO. So that ICO is still KCB. And Dr. Seitz is giving that back. Now, I don't know the rate, but he's giving that KCB back. So maybe during that time of migration, KCB can be reconciled from off the dashboards and so forth. Please plug in, because all these information, these pieces, they come in waves, and we get it out to the field immediately. Some of them have short windows. It's like if somebody sent you a check and it has a 90-day expiration on it, and you hold the check for 93 days, it had a 90-day expiration on it. Please get your family to plug in. Do what you can. Do your best and plug in for them. If you put them in this thing and you knew they weren't going to do anything, well, then take the responsibility, make it happen for them. But I'm believing something's going to pop up for that KCB as well. All right, back to you, Demi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. How do you get QR codes? Well, the QR code process doesn't exist anymore.
Demi, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I'm seeing people, Stephanie Pryor, French, Phyllis, Trina, a bunch of people there saying KCB rate 2.541. It's in the back office now. Okay, great. So they're saying that's back there. See, I haven't even seen that. Somebody type in, where is it in the back office? I'll go verify that right now. That's amazing.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
wow.
loving these leaders right here, man. Y'all are awesome. Good.
That's what teamwork is about. How you get to the next level, working with people, good people.
So somebody's saying latest news. All right. So I see KBC. You can keep going, Demi. If I find it out, I'll jump back in.
Yes, sir. Well, QR codes, when they we still have them, but what they would allow you to exchange and go into I forgot how it was, Unival, I think. And what we would do, we would get QR codes able to go over to our CEM machines and get out cash gold. So you would be able to print them out from your Karatbars account. So you basically would just one of my business partner, great leader, gold director, Kevin Thompson, he had told me this. He said, "What's the program about? We got to save gold." And he said, "Man, look, you get a chance to exchange, your coins into gold to Unival." So you would actually do it. You were able to do a certain amount, I think either a week or a day. I forgot what it was. And you would it was one a day. Okay. So you do one exchange, right, Tanisha, of Unival a day, and get one QR code. And then it would sit in your back office of your Karatbars exchange, and your QR codes would sit there, and then a certain amount of them, you would be able to go to the CEM machines when they come in your area and get out physical gold. So, so right now we got some other things that'll be taking place for the QR.
And Demi, I do see it on the latest
news. We can't
news.
do that anymore.
I do see it on the latest news. It's from July 10th. It says swap at KBC, your IP voucher for KBC at a rate of 2.541, the rate of KCB to KBC swap. So every 2.541 KCB to 1 KBC. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's some serious integrity right there. Okay. Thank you, leaders. That's awesome.
New affiliates, don't let this confuse you. I know it sounds like Spanish or Japanese. It did to me when I first started. Don't worry about it. Just continue to plug in. Some of the things we're talking about right now won't affect new affiliates, like the QR code. Did we lose Mr. Sonia? I think he dropped off. Yep, he did. Next question.
Is he back? I want to say one more thing too. I've had some feedback where people say, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm watching my tone, that they don't get enough training. They're obviously not getting on this Sunday night call, because the Q&A is real-time live Q&A. We're answering the questions as completely as possible. All the training you will ever need is right here in Wealth Builders Worldwide. We have different tools in place. So this is a training conversation right here. The power call was never designed to be a training. Okay, never designed for that. It was designed for the most important thing you could ever get as a network marketer, which is motivation. You must be motivated in order to be successful in network marketing business. If you try to do this business without motivation, you will fail. I used to dance around that and say, you might fail. You will fail, because here's a rule of thumb. If you don't need the motivation, you're exceptional, but your team will. This goes back to the other things we teach about focus. You may be dynamic and you can go out there and build, you can have a job and build Karatbars and build your lawn care business, and you got a daycare center and a hair salon, and then you go doing a second networking business. You might be that dynamic. You may be able to split your focus right there and be successful, but it's 100% guarantee your team can't. So it doesn't matter if you can ride 3 horses or 8 horses, your team absolutely cannot. Most people can't work one network marketing business. You can't be successful without focus. So the rule of thumb is, if you can be successful without motivation, your team won't. If you can be successful without focus, your team won't. Don't plug in for you, plug in for the team you're building. That's so important. I cannot overstate that. I used to be the guy who sat in a meeting and I was like, this is some BS. I don't need all that. Look at them on stage. Why they got to dress all up like that? I don't need that. Why you got to have monograms on this lapel? I don't need that. And truly, I could not have been more wrong. So I'm not coming from a place of bossing anybody around. I know for a 100% fact that plugging in is the #1 key to building a business. Motivation, inspiration, plugging in. Everything else, it builds off of that. That's why when Ms. Glaspie said, new people don't get stressed, please take that to heart. If you don't understand something you heard, write it down on a piece of paper, get back with your upline, make some calls, and let's have some laughing and joking, having a good time conversations. Enjoy this business. Enjoy it. It's a great business. It's going to change your life. It absolutely is going to. When you dive into this thing with your whole heart, as Mr. Best says, don't stick your big toe in the water. Dive off the diving board and halfway down said, oh, I guess we should check to see if somebody put some water in this pool. Get in this thing. All right, that's Class B.
All right, next question. Is there a minimum balance of Karatbars dollars that must be in my account in order to receive my bonuses? Not exactly sure what bonuses you're referring to.
They might, the only one that question makes sense to me is the unilevel bonus. And you have to have over €15 for it to be deposited onto your pay card. If it's under $15, it'll accumulate next month and the next month until you have over 15. It won't pay out under €15.
I noticed after doing reductions for family members on Karatbit that different dollar values were assigned to the conversion rate throughout the day. So if we do reductions on different days, are we gaining or losing value coins for the same number of coins on different days?
You're not losing. You're not losing or gaining, because the value on October 15th is going to be determined by the high and the low. It's going to be determined by the average on CoinMarketCap from the time we started until October 15th. So you're not going to win or lose. It is what it is. It's going to take the average.
All right. I see people typing questions in the chat box. Please type your questions in the Q&A box, because the chat goes by quickly and we miss questions in the chat. So look at the bottom of your screen. You'll see Q&A. Type your questions there, please. Next question. I unloaded my cash gold, but how does it get transferred to the mainnet? What happens next?
That hasn't been determined yet. That's back to what I said. You'll see a big old button. It'll be jumping and screaming at you. Click here. So don't worry about that yet.
If someone has KBC in Karatbars and either choose not to participate in reduction plan or doesn't have enough KBC to participate, will their KBC coins be of no value after October 15th?
I heard a little rumbling that they have a process in place. Now, I really hate this question. I hate it. So I'll tell you why in a second. But they're putting something in place where they can convert those coins under 10,000 to the new mainnet coin. I hate this question, not because you ask it, but because this is Wealth Builders Worldwide. You can get, if you have 7,000 coin, you need 10,000, you get 3,000 coin for like $12. Get with somebody on your team, they will help you. If you don't have the $12, I guarantee you, somebody in this family is going to help you. You don't have to worry about that. Do what you got to do to have 10,000. I hate it because I don't think you guys understand what a powerful, dynamic organization this is. Can I get a witness from anybody in the chat room that somebody will help you? Can I get a witness? Absolutely. We're not going to let you fail. You're not in business by yourself.
Can I move some of my KBC coins from my wallet on Karatbars to my daughter's wallet for the reduction plan?
Yes. You have to watch your KYC. I think you have to be at least silver, Ms. Glassby. Am I right on that?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think you have to be at least silver. Mr. Williams, if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Can't remember all of that stuff. It's too much. When a person uses a wire transfer for purchases of 10,000 or more, do we still use the Wells Fargo Bank in Las Vegas routing number that Karatbars set up?
Ask that one more time. It was a lot there.
When a person uses a wire transfer for purchases of 10,000 or more, do we still use the Wells Fargo Bank in Las Vegas routing number?
You do not. So if you go to the wire, when you print out your wiring documents, there's a Poland bank as the only one that they're using at this time.
For full clarity, is saving this gold for the future because they plan on taking away cash payment method for future use?
That's been rumbled around. People are saying that. I mean, literally, my wife and I stopped at a McDonald's to get a little drink. We love the little blue raspberry drink. Does anybody like the blue raspberry slushy besides me? I love that thing. And they said you must use a debit card unless you have exact change. There's a change shortage. So there's some rumblings that they're trying to do away with coins first and dollars next. But that, there's always some kind of theory out there.
Does Karatbars will move the KBCs transferred automatically from my Ether wallet that are still pending this month on someone's dashboard? Okay, let me read that again. Does Karatbars will move the KBCs transferred automatically from my Ether wallet that are still pending this month to someone's dashboard?
No. If it's on your MyEther wallet, you have to move it. Get with somebody on your team, get that done immediately. It may be difficult too. I'm just going to be fully transparent with you because the old KBC contract number is not congruent with the new contract number. Try it and reach up line and see if you can get some help. Work together.
Yeah, that's something you have to do yourself. My Ether
Yes.
wallet never transferred coins. Some people don't have QR codes, bonus unival, or cash gold, and Dr. Sipe announced people will have the option to buy V999 with new mainnet coin. Please explain to our fellow affiliates how amazing this is. Mr. Delka.
Kind of, that question is not well stated for me to really give a good answer. So I guess I can say, even if you missed everything up to this point, you have the ability to participate in everything up to this point just by getting cash gold. You will be able to get V999. You'll be able to get mainnet coin, everything with cash gold. Cash gold is king. Listen to the word cash gold, the liquidity of cash with the stability of gold. Cash gold. Get cash gold right now. Y'all not logging in? Get it right now.
Karatbars is just amazing, and it just gets better.
Yes.
So it's just better. You're coming in at the perfect time. Mr. Delco, would you be willing to share if you are keeping your IPO vouchers or exchanging back to KBC?
Get out of my business. I'm exchanging back to KBC. I feel so good about the new mainnet coin. Okay, it has the same technicals as the KBC. Anybody remember how high KBC got? I know we're gonna see about 8 different numbers, but somebody type in how high KBC got before the inflation hit the market by the coins that were dumped in the market. 19 cents. I thought it was 12 or 14, but anyway, there you go. All right. So the technicals of KBC got it to 14 cents or so. The technicals are still in place, plus some, except we're going to get rid of the inflation and leave the technicals. I believe that coin is going to be sensational. It's going to be smashing. You only have to get that coin to 5 cents to get 10 times what you put in it. That coin is going to be outstanding. And if we work as a family and as a group, we're the only cryptocurrency in the world that has a 1,000,000-man army that makes that coin do whatever we want it to do.
A question from Ms. Norma Crowder. It says, can I pay VIP and get phone and laptop?
Not at this moment, no. The phones and laptops are back ordered and they don't show up in the back office. I don't think. You have to watch Karatbars. Let me click on technology and see if they're showing up. Not available, sold out. Okay, no, they're not available at this moment. If it's not in your back office, you can't get it. It's got a little red flag on it and it's got some instructions. So not at this time, Miss Crowder. Don't make me send you a phone, Miss Crowder.
When you get to full retirement and social security age, would it still matter how much you make in Karatbars and not lose your benefits?
All right, now Ty Best is on the platform. Praise God. Mr. Best, please answer this question again because I didn't do a good job with the social security question.
I'm 65 years old, but I'm completely unplugged from that question, Mr. Delco, because I shouldn't say it like that, but truthfully, I should say, I don't participate in government programs for folks. I just don't do it. I mean, my doctor said, you're eligible for Medicare, you're eligible for Social Security. Do you have to apply for any of those things there? I said, no.
So, Mr. Best, hold on one second. Let me ask the team something. Hey guys, so this is a family conversation. We're streaming on our Facebook page, but not out in public. Do y'all want Mr. Best to give you the real answer here, like all the way raw, Ty Best style, or is that too hard tonight? Is it too late for him to be normal? Let me see if I get any no's. If I get one no, we're gonna hold you back. But I really think people need to hear this. I think we tiptoe around this subject so much because we're trying to be sensitive to where people are. But there's a real answer to this. He gave it to me one day, and I was like, yeah, man.
But see, I'm mellow. Like now, man, you guys have done such a tremendous job I said, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I mean, I'm really trying my best to stay calm and stay out of this thing because I feel like I'm out of touch because of all this stuff that's going on. And I've been free on Tuesday. You understand, folks? It'll be 25 years since I've truly dealt with the system. I haven't had a job in 25 years. My wife haven't had one since 1987. So when people call and ask me questions about how do I go find a job, I have no idea. What I do about, I have no idea. How do I file for Social Security? I have no idea. I have no idea how you deal with the government. Okay. Network marketing said we are here, but you have an opportunity to build a business and take total, complete control of your life financially, over your health, over everything. And when you build your network, it's going to free you on so many levels. As Dr. Harold Sykes says, that freedom is the highest level of living possible. Because, you know, and by the way, let me say this. And what Mr. Delk, I think, was alluding to, I said, go make more money, and you could care less about the stimulus money. You could less about the government give you money, and you would care less about how much that little peanuts they give you for Social Security to ask you to live on. You're going to make you $5-10 grand a month, okay, in Karatbars. You could care less about that little $500 or $600 they're going to send you every month for Social Security. You're just not there, okay? You've elevated your thinking above government assistance. That's hardcore, but
I want to say something too, man. I was Sunday is my Sabbath. You know, I spend a lot of time in prayer and meditation. My wife and I we started getting even more healthy now that places of worship are closed, and so we just got out in nature today. We went to a mountain and got on our mountain bikes and we rode. Man, we rode miles and miles. And guys, when you get free, when you build your business and you are free from all that mental skullduggery that people deal with, it's going to make you healthier. I can't prove it. I don't have a chart, but I'm telling you right now, when you build your business, a lot of things are attached to that business. Your self-esteem increases, the freedom that you have for not worrying about, am I going to get my check and not having enough money? My mother gets like $150 a month Social Security. So you know she's being taken care of a different way, right? If it just frees your mind and it has an effect on your body. I mean, every time I see Ty and Val Best, they're looking better and better and better. Smile all the time, laughing all the time. That stuff is good for your body like medicine. So try not to worry about it too much. You know, build your business. And if it takes you out of that tax bracket, then build it harder.
And let me add one other thing. Mr. Demi saying you're outstanding training tonight. And Tanisha Glasser, I'm listening to you with the strength and conviction. I'm just over here, guys. You don't understand. I hate to feel like a parent or something, but I'm just listening to Tanisha Glasser respond to these questions with a kind of conviction and belief that just astounds me. I mean, what Mr. Delco and what Tanisha and what them is saying, you guys, relax. We've been here 9+ years, going on 10 years. Dr. Harold Sykes consistently make things simpler, make things better. And this man is totally committed to you being wealthy. My wife and I, in our 37 years in this industry, we've never seen an individual more committed to helping people succeed than Dr. Harold Sykes. And maybe I just haven't seen it. And so I'm over I have such peace in being in business with Dr. Harold Sykes and Karatbars that I can't believe it, because I don't stress about anything. People call me, I said, I don't know. Look, all those questions you guys asked tonight, I'm just sitting there saying, I don't even know the answer to. I never got a QR code. I don't know what you're talking about. Half the stuff you talking about, you know what I did? I save all the gold I can. I tell everybody else I can and make a lot of money. I keep it that simple. Now, it's important to have people around me who are doing all that stuff like Mr. Delkin, Tanisha Glass. I'm glad to have folks around that know those questions. What they're saying is that we got you. If you need to know the answers to those things, we have people that can help with the answer to those things. But I'm an example to let you know that the questions you're asking are not required for you to get free. You have to answer all these questions. So for the guests who are on this call, who are listening to them talk about QR codes and all this stuff and the money in the vote and when you get them out the voting, forget all that. Mr. Delco kept it simple. Accumulate all the cash gold you can. Tell everybody you can about Karatbars and drive them to these presentations that we're doing twice a day, if not 3-4 times a day, worldwide. And the system, and get the biggest package you can possibly get to maximize the compensation plan, and the system is going to take care of you from there. That's all you really got to know. And then when a question pop up that you don't know the answer to, stick your chest out and say, I don't know, but let's see, can we find out? That's it. And almost every time, I guarantee you, there's a suitable answer, a suitable question, answer or response to every single question I might ask you. But everything starts first with your dream, your why, and get that thing big enough, and then everything else gonna make so much sense, it's gonna blow your mind. If you don't do anything in Karatbars, I told you I didn't want to get started. If you don't do anything in Karatbars, but register for free and save all the cash gold you can, you're gonna win. Because all you're gonna do is take that cash gold, any amount you want, and get that V999 coin and watch that coin develop wealth for you and your family for generations. That's simple. Don't overcomplicate this thing. Okay, so with that in mind, I want to say thanks again. Dear Mr. Sonia, man, what a great training. Thank you, Mr. Nisha Glass, man. You're blowing my mind. Just to hear the way you handle the question, respond to folks. And Mr. Delco, of course, what else can be said about you? And you're a legend in your own lifetime. And it's blowing my mind just watching what you guys are doing. I'm just honored to be here. So back to you guys. And I'm gonna mute myself and act like I'm not here.
Thank you, Mr. Best. How many new affiliates do we have here? Type in the chat bar if you've been with Karatbars less than 6 months. Let us know how many new people we have here. Anybody here? Me, Benson, Bradley, how long? And Halima, welcome, congratulations. Okay, a lot of you new affiliates are typing only to all panelists, so only me, Mr. Delco can see it. So make sure that there's a blue box at the bottom and it has an arrow. Hit that drop down arrow and hit all panelists and attendees so everyone can see how many new people we have here. Less than 30 days, 1 week. Joy, welcome. Let us know how long you've been here. 3 months, 2 months, 1 week, 5 months, 6 weeks. 2 months. Okay, so we have a lot of new affiliates here. And a lot of what we're talking about, they have no idea what we're talking about. I like to answer new affiliate questions. A few days. Can we answer new affiliate questions? Because this is just me. If I come in here and I'm brand new and I hear all this stuff, I might log off because I'm like, what in the world are they talking about? I don't understand this. This is too much. It sounded like Japanese to me when I first started. So I just want y'all to know, if you feel that way, don't let this scare you, okay? Don't let it run you away. Come back next week, tomorrow. Come back every day because you'll learn something new the more you plug in. And a lot of these questions right now are because of something new that just happened within Karatbars. So everybody's learning. We're all still learning. I've been here 4 years and I'm still learning new stuff every day. Don't let this scare you. I'm here for the new people. A lot of these questions irritate me, and I've been here for 4 years. They irritate me because, well, I'm not gonna say why. They just do. Some people have been here way too long for this. Like, some of y'all should know the answers to these questions you're asking. Personally, that's how I feel. Can we focus on the new affiliates, please, y'all? And just continue to plug in.
And Ms. Glasser, I want to add one more time for all those new people listening. I've been here 6 years, and most of the questions people are asking, I don't know the answers to, okay? And I don't know what, now that's not an excuse. What I'm saying to you is that it's not necessary if you know the answer to those questions. So for the new people, get registered, get your package, save your cash gold, and you're on a whole different road than some of the folks who've been around for a year or two, asking questions that are not, or they're relevant to their business, but they're not relevant to the new person's business. That's all Ms. Glass is trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't let that hinder you from moving forward, okay? Because that's something that doesn't apply to you at this time. This program keeps evolving and it's becoming simpler and simpler and simpler. The main thing is save a lot of gold and teach other people to save a lot of cash gold, and then go to the next step and the next step. And we're going to walk you through that entire process. And we have people here to help you do it. So just relax, enjoy this ride, and understand if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, I mean, look, Mr. Delcano right now, for half the time, if I want to go find my coin, and I have millions of coins, I got to get them on the phone half the time to figure out where they are. I mean, he done walked me through it a bunch of times. I got all the stuff written down, and I still got to go check. You know why? Because I focus on one thing. How can I help you build your team and make more money? One thing, nothing else. Okay. By the way, I told you I don't want to get started. Good night. Ahoo.
Mr. Ducko, were you gonna say something?
No, ma'am. I'm good.
Okay. If a person just wants to save versus build a business, do we still earn? If so, what and where? So if you just want to save, for instance, gold that I acquired 4 years ago was around $11.20 an ounce, I think. It's now over $1,800 an ounce. So I made money just by saving gold, yes. But if you want to get paid in Karatbars, you want to build the business. You don't have to, nothing's mandatory.
But Mr. Denise Glass, I got to come back in again. Once we educate you on the importance of why you should be saving gold versus saving paper, you will not be able to keep that a secret. So you come in right now and say, well, I just want to save gold. I don't want to tell anybody. You don't want to tell anybody because you think you're bothering them. You don't understand the value. You'll offer them something that will change their life. When you get, if you never get that place, you understand the true importance of saving gold for you and for your family, then you can't share with anybody else. It's like you found a gold mine in your backyard. You want to tell all your brothers, sisters, family, strangers, everybody you love and care about, even if you don't love and care about, because you can't get all the gold. Once you get that kind of belief level in your mind, and Tanisha just told you, she started saving gold at $11.20 an ounce. Now it's over $1,800. You'll win. Once you understand the value of saving gold, you're going to tell people whether you want to do the business or not. You will not feel like you're trying to sell somebody, trying to convince them of doing anything. You were just out there saying, man, I got to tell you the good news. You don't know what I found out. I found out gold is money. Okay, if you don't do anything but stop saving those greenbacks, that money you've been taught to worship, and stop exchanging that for gold, oh my gosh, you're going to win. That's it. You got to tell. I say people all the time, I say, if you understand what we're doing, you will come under conviction to where you got to tell people. You feel obligated to tell people. People out here hurting, folks. They're hurting right now, more financially right now in the last 3-4 months they ever have in the last 25 or 30 years. People are terrified about the 401ks being readjusted, disappearing, going away. Their jobs not coming back. People are hurting and they're looking for a solution. That's why all these money games are running rampant right now all throughout America. Everybody's saying, how can I fix my situation now? Where if they, I don't want to get in that, but we have a real solid solution. We have a real business. We're not playing games. There's not some kind of short-term hustle. You're building a real business that's a legacy for you and your family. We are the solution. We're not some new kid on the block, okay, experimenting, playing with your life and be out of business in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or 6 months. We've been here for 9+ years. Impeccable credibility. FedEx delivered their gold to his house. Money put on a MasterCard worldwide. We're doing business legitimately in 149 countries. Almost all of us on this call, many of us, the leaders on this call, we have met the CEO eyeball to eyeball. Okay, you won't find another opportunity like this anywhere in the world where the average person can get in, and when that person asks the question back in the beginning, I don't have any money. How can I make money in Karatbars? Mr. Harold Sykes said, we take away every excuse you got. You can make money from the free position.
That's right.
Guys, why you want to give me? See, Mr. Delco, you set me up. I was cool. I was sitting here. I was minding my own business.
Bring it.
Okay. And then you guys gonna crank me up. I was all nice and calm, man. I'm like, man, you guys doing a good job. I got nothing to add. Folks, Jimmy said, it's an attitude thing. It's a mental thing. This is our biggest challenge in business is not the QR code and the coin. And our biggest challenge is getting you to believe that you're worthy, okay, of being free and of being successful. That's our biggest challenge. We try to undo 30, 40,000 hours conditioning, telling you you're mediocre, you're average, you can't achieve anything, you can't do anything, you're not something special. And then we try to get in there and we got to try to go in your mind and unlock all that garbage in your head that says you got to go sell 40 to 60 hours of your life every week just to get by. That's our job.
That's right.
You don't need to go to college to figure out, let's see, sign up for your application. Anybody can do over 18 years old. Okay, how do I get to go? Go to your back office, hit product, click on that, say cash go, get cash go. Okay, now that's all the training you need to know right there. If you did it on a consistent basis, you're going to win. How do I tell somebody else about it? Well, tomorrow at 12 o'clock, send everybody you know to GoRocks.info. Okay, well, what about, when can they sit again? Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, send everybody you know to GoRocks.info. Well, I don't know how to train them. Get them back here next Sunday at 9 o'clock on the fast track training. Oh, right. You don't need to go back to college to do that and end up $200,000 in debt looking for a job. God, man, don't get me started. I'm trying to say right now tonight for the new people on the phone, do you understand? You can give yourself a raise. When I saw this business, I was 28 years old. The guy said, you don't have to go to the Small Business Administration. You don't have to ask your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, the bank. You're in business for yourself right now. He said, today you can make a decision and you can start giving yourself a raise. Because how much money can I make in Karatbars? You can make more. How much? It doesn't matter how much. You can make more. I don't care if it's $10. It's more. Somebody try to nail me as well. Well, if I get that D999 coin, this is going to pay me a residual income every month. How much is that going to be? I said, it's going to be more. Well, how much is that? I said, it's more than you got right now. It's more you get for watching television. It's more than you get for rooting for the Redskins. It's more you get for cheering for the Giants. It's more you get for watching baseball, football, basketball, bowling, fishing, hockey, dancing, line dancing, step dancing, singing, hockey, karaoke. It's more you get for all the time you wasting right now. It's more. What are we talking about? Sign the free application and go find anybody at 98.6 and breathing with a dream, and let's go make it happen. That's it. Good night, Demi. I'm gone.
Demi, you're muted. Mr. Best or Mr. Delco, here's another question.
Okay, I'm muted. Yeah, I wanted to, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ms. Glancy.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to, for the next question, Mr. Best just really answered that. I mean, he answered, I want to buy a package, but I don't feel prepared to get started running. What's your suggestions? Mr. Best just answered it. Get the package and let's run. You want to do it, just do it. Get it. Let's run. Plug in.
Jump.
That's it.
Hey, Mr. Dick, I'm going to say something else too. Watch this. Okay. None of us, most of us in the beginning, no one feels like doing this. Right. That's why you plug in. Right. Plugging in is designed to get you to feel like doing it.
That's the key, man.
Okay? Nobody feels like being rejected. Nobody feels like calling their friends I got an opportunity. Nobody feels like doing this anyway. My son at 5 or 6 years old, he's been listening to audios, getting his personal development stuff, 5 and 6 years old. One day he was trying to get me to do something. And I said, man, I don't feel like it. He said to me, now watch this. He said, Dad, since when, at 6 years old, he said, Dad, since when have we let how we feel dictate anything we do around here? I said, ooh. Okay, what I got to do with it? I know. See, guys can get me cranked up on Sunday night. Hey, most of you probably don't feel like going to work tomorrow morning, but you're going to do it anyway. 90% of the people don't feel like going to work on Monday morning, but they're going to show up. Why? Because if you don't show up, you don't eat. You don't have a roof over your head. And here's where networking comes in. Nobody can make you do anything. Don't you understand the whole job is designed to seduce you into being comfortable for 45 or 50 years? And then here comes networking saying, hey, we can't make you do a thing. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Can't nobody make you do it. What is the system designed to do? To get you to feel like it. Okay? You cannot. I tell you, you plug in every morning on the 1045 power call. You don't feel like it. You start reading books like The Magic Thinking Big, Think and Grow Rich, or Black Choice, Think Rich by Napoleon Hill. You start reading books, you gonna feel like it. You give a listen to Steve Harvey talking about jump, you gonna feel like it. Okay. And one last story, Tanisha, we talk about Steve Harvey. Let me tell you something. My business partner, Mr. Stephen McNeil with Global Freedom Chasers, did a thing the other day. I don't know if all of you saw it. He started talking about the Impala. This is the last story. I swear to God, last thing I'm going to tell you guys. He started talking about the Impala. He's talking about how this Impala can jump from a standing position 10 feet in the air, 30 feet forward. Think about this. Can jump 10 feet straight up, 30 feet forward. But guess what? It will not jump if it can't see where it's going to land. Woo! And he did 5 minutes on that, man. I said, I got to steal that stuff. I said, I got to steal that. He won't. Do you understand what I just said? That Impala can jump 30 feet, but if he can't see where he's going to land, he won't jump. Steve Harvey's message is saying, you got to jump. You don't know if your parachute's going to open. You don't know where you're going to land, but you got to jump. And most people are afraid to jump. That's why they're still on the job for 40 years ago. If I get this man 40 years, he give him a paycheck, and they got a paycheck mentality, and until they eliminate the paycheck mentality, they would never jump. But when you jump out there without that parachute, now you in God's hands. Now you don't know what's going to happen. But I tell you what, when you jump, you're going to discover some things about yourself that you didn't know. You're going to discover some abilities about yourself that you didn't know. And you're going to truly learn how to walk on faith. I said, Mr. Delco, being an entrepreneur is a true faith walk. Don't take no faith to get paid on Friday. It takes faith to step out in the unknown and say, man, I don't know if I'm going to get paid this Friday or not. I don't know what's going to happen. That's a faith walk, Jack. Entrepreneurship is the ultimate faith walk, okay? You don't know how you're going to make it from week to day to day. And as you build it, you start getting more and more security. You start getting more and more confidence. And the confidence Mr. Delco alluded to, what you develop when you start saying, oh, my God, I'm taking care of myself. I ain't got to go and look at the boss and hope he give me a 5% raise this year. I done slaved all year. You get a different mindset. Man, I don't mean to go into all this stuff on Sunday night and training. See, your fault, Mr. Delco. I'm telling you, because I was here minding my own business. Just listening to you guys, and you got me cranking this stuff inside of me all the time. I want to tell you, look, we have 37 years down now. We said some days we go, can you believe Karatbars? Can you believe the people out there running 46 hours a week to go? They're chasing money, and our product is money. They selling juice to get money. They selling vitamins to get money. They going to work 46 hours to get money. Our product is money. You gotta be kidding me. What part of this don't you understand? Okay? Just sign up, folks. Get rolling. You got absolutely nothing to lose.
Nothing.
Okay? God bless. I'm gonna leave it thing because I don't want to say anything. I really don't. I really don't. Step out on faith. You got to jump.
That's right. Yeah, we need you, Mr. Best. Keep going, man. Last question, I think. This is, how do you make money from the free position? Well, you can earn up to 6% with the free position. And I think still in the back office, there's a certain amount of metal cards that you can get people to acquire. And that breakdown is in on your gold account, and you'll be looking for a section there that talks about the metal cards. I think that's still there, where a certain amount of metal cards that you can get people to acquire will put you in position to get a business package. And this will open up the once you get that business package and get that status, this will open up the complete comp plan to you. But just with the free account, you can earn up to 6% based on someone coming in and acquiring a package.
Acquiring gold.
Acquiring gold, I'm sorry.
So there's more questions. You can't see them because you dropped off, Mr.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, I can't see them?
Once you drop off, the questions disappear on your end.
Yeah, our internet blanked out of nowhere, and then it cut back on.
Hey, look, can I add one more thing? Lord have mercy, guys. You just you keep asking questions that lead to another question or another statement. Can you hear me, Demi?
I can hear you, sir. But
Mr. Delco's breaking up.
Watch this.
Mr. Delco's breaking up. We hear you, Mr. Best, but Mr.
Okay.
Delco coming in and out.
Okay, let me say this one thing, and it's a very, I think, very important. I say it right now to get you to understand. One of the other challenges of the business for new people is that we see our future based on our past and based on our current circumstances. Now, for the people who are on the call right now, I want to ask you, I'm going to challenge you to don't see your future based on your past and based on your current circumstances. Okay? Your future does not equal your past, and your current circumstances not determined. You may not have any money. You may not have a dime in your name, but you'll go out tomorrow and tell somebody about this business who may come in and say, hey, look, I want to transfer $50,000 to my 401k right now, and you'll get paid for that free position. So you don't see the business from where you are, and that's one of the challenges that people have right now is they constantly, a lot of times, not everybody, but many people come in and say, I can't afford to get started, or I don't have any money. Your money is not required. The only thing that's required here for you to succeed is for you to have a dream. It's for you to have a dream and what you want. That's it. That's the only requirement. Okay? And then see your future brighter than it is right now. Live in your dreams, in your future. Mark Hughes, the founder of Herbalife. You don't know, I shouldn't even call these companies' name, but I have to give you a real example. This guy was broke, pretty much living out of his car when he started Herbalife from the trunk of his car. Okay? If the dream is big enough. And Herbalife is a billion-dollar corporation today. This guy was 24 years old, started selling weight loss from the trunk of his car in 1980, 83, 84, somewhere in 80, I think it was 82. This is what I'm telling you. So don't look at your current situation, man. Got nothing to do with it. You plug into what we're doing here, and people are going to come from miles around to hear your story about how you started Karatbars, that you didn't have the money, you know what you was going to do, and next thing you know, you got this going and that going, and maybe 6 months go by, a year go by, and all of a sudden, you are overnight success in 3, 4, 5 years. Okay? And it's going to, your testimony, your struggle is going to what make your story so great. So don't get caught up in where you are right now. I don't care if you got a nickel to your name. Okay? Doesn't matter. Okay? When my wife and I got started in 1983, I can tell you times I went and showed the dream in 1983, 84, and had $2 in my pocket. I'm standing in the room talking about getting rich because I wasn't concerned with where I was right then. I was concerned with where I was going. I hope that makes sense to you. Yes. Think about where you're going, living your dreams. Okay? Colonel Sanders was pretty much dirt broke and 65 plus years old when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken. Everybody thought it was crazy. And 1,000 years later, you got Kentucky Fried Chicken on almost every corner in America. Okay? Sweet. Don't worry about where you are. Don't even get caught up in that. It doesn't take money. It takes a dream and it takes your willingness to go to work. And what networking is all about, it's about sweat equity. That's why I love this business. Okay? I was born on the other side of the tracks. My wife and I was laughing the other day. I said, man, I remember when pinto beans and fried chicken was a delicacy. Don't tell me about struggling. Right. Okay? Please. So, we all been there. But network marketing, level that playing field. If you got the drive and the energy, man, it don't matter about where you come from. It don't matter one bit. Nobody cares about your past in Karatbars International. And in wealth in particular, we don't care about your past. We care about your dreams and your future. You just like having some people who are flat out, turned on, and dedicated to seeing you succeed. Right. Our whole success is predicated on our ability to help other people succeed. That's it. And everybody comes to different places. Mr. Jimmy, you say right again, I can't tell you how soon you're going to make money, how fast you're going to get free. Everybody's story is different. Okay? But I can guarantee you this, you will make money in Karatbars. I can guarantee it. Mm-hmm. Only not to make money in Karatbars, you got to lock yourself in the closet and throw away the cell phone. Okay? That's it. Okay? But if your attitude's right and you persevere and you plug into what we're talking about and get this training, get this mindset right, man, you're going to get this done. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute, one other thing. And if you're not lazy, see, we ain't got no recipe for lazy. You got, see, Mr. We ain't got no solution for that. If you lazy, no solution. If you rather watch 30 hours of NFL every week and an NFL channel every week or the NBA channel every week or the baseball channel, we don't have a solution for that.
That's right.
Okay? No solution for that. If you rather hit 600 in the summer softball league every summer instead of chasing your dream, no solution for that. If you rather spend 3 hours a day in the gym instead of chasing your dream and providing freedom and legacy for your family, no solution for that.
Right.
But if you flat out turned on, you want success like you want oxygen, like you want breathing, you're in the right place at the right time. It's called Karatbars International, plugging in this team.
That's right. That's plug it in.
See, so
That's
let it go. Pick up the books, plug in, do everything. And wait, and that one and make up your mind you're gonna become a pro. My wife and I asked ourselves, gentlemen out there, become a pro in this business. My wife and I have been in this industry 37 years, and we went down and said, well, in the 37 years, we put hundreds of people, thousands, tens of thousands of people, and we started asking ourselves, how many people do we know made the decision to go pro? I mean, just made their mind, I'm gonna become a pro at this. Okay? And man, it scared the heck out of us. As we start thinking about the tens of thousands of people. See, some people see it as a short-time money hustle. They haven't made their mind to become a pro. See, Tanisha Glassford made her mind to become a pro. Demi Saying it made her mind to become a pro. Mr. Delco, bona fide pro. Hey, look, I'm a pro. I'm still learning. Why do I read 2-3 books a week? I'm looking for what I don't know. Okay? When you make your mind to become a pro, you're on a never-ending personal development quest.
right. That's right.
But you got to decide, I'm going to be a pro. This ain't no part-time hustle for me. Now go ahead and find me a good job. Okay, you got to say, wait a minute. This is a vehicle that can free me and my family for generations.
That's right.
I sit here and tell you folks, on Tuesday, July 14th, to be 25 years since I left a $100,000 a year job. That's not a boast. Okay, it's telling you what's possible. My wife was 32 years old. My son, 35, has never known his mother to have a job. He's never applied for a job. That's not a boast. We're not, look at us, we're so great. That's not what we're saying. We're saying, hey, man, hey, I just told you, I'm not the sharpest cook in the drawer. I know that. Okay? I ain't impressed with me at all. But I tell you what, you're going to have a hard time outworking me. Okay? You're going to have a hard time outworking me. It's Sunday night. You're going to have a hard time outworking me. You're going to have a hard time keeping the attitude up. Those are the things you're going to have a tough time beating me. Like Will Smith says, if we're on the treadmill, one of us going to die before I get off. Okay? Now, that's not me. If we're on the treadmill, I'm going to give a piece of cake. You can sit on that treadmill. Let me stop. I don't mean to get so serious, you guys, on Sunday night. I'm trying to get you to understand.
Hey, loving it, sir. Appreciate you, sir.
This is so easy, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say to them. I mean, if they say, listen to you, Mr. Delco, myself, Tanisha, and they don't get off this call and say, man, I could do this thing. Anyway. Okay. But you got to do a couple things. Plug in.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to do some uncomfortable things. Like,
that's right.
You heard the statement before. If you got 9 broke friends, you're the 10th one.
Get away from them.
Those are tough decisions to make, man. When you decide to do something different, these are the things that hold people back from succeeding. It's not complicated. It's not that it's something they can't do. They have to make some tough decisions. Okay? Do I want to change? Do I want to cut the television off? Man, I tell you what, I can't tell you what was on TV from 1983 to about 1995 till I got free. I can tell you since 1995, I haven't watched much TV, but I got 10,000 DVDs in my house. I got about 1,000 of them in the bedroom. Okay? I control what I put in my brain. Okay? Right. So what I'm saying to you, when you get free, folks, you get to do what you want to do at that point. If you want to lay around the house all day, yeah, that's fine. Okay? And I share one last thing. I swear one last story you got. Like if you all the time come to business and say, I want to make 10, 15, 25 grand a month. And I say to them all the time, I said, we'll see. I said, because the average person, once they get free from a job at 4 or 5 grand a month, man, they think they want to make 25 grand. But making 5 grand, Tanisha Glassford said it best. I quote, Tanisha, I'm sorry to pick on you tonight, but you understand that I quote you about 5, 10 times a day. I must tell your story to everybody I talk to. I said, I'm like Tanisha Glassford. I'd rather make $50,000 a year and be free than $100,000 a year on somebody's job. Okay?
Me too.
That's Tanisha Glasses. That's me. We want you to get to that place. Because once you start making $50,000 a year and you're free, you understand it's going to free you to think about how easy it is to make $100,000 a month. The average person making the money because they got time to think about it. Hey, give me off. Jimmy, I'm going to turn this thing back over to you. I'm not just going to mute myself, guys.
Nah, bro.
I'm hanging up. Okay? I'm serious. I'm hanging up. I'm blaming Mr. Delco for this. I was minding my own business, and he knew what he was doing when he called me out because he knows I'm completely out of control right now. Okay? So, hey, Mr. Sanya, good call tonight, man. Tanisha Glass, a great call. Thank you, Mr. Delco. I'm little, guys. I'm hanging up because I can't listen and not want to participate.
Thank you so much. Man, what a powerful call, guys. We got a extra treat. See, for all the new people on board with us this evening, you don't even know who's in your ear right now. So just plug in more. I mean, this brother has been, I mean, just imagine being free that long. Your whole mentality is different. But you're so excited every day. You want other people to experience that. So my journey it hasn't been easy. You know, I hated calling people now, and I love calling people and do it with such ease. My first day getting in front of a crowd of people was about 100 people. I mean, you talking about frightened. At that time, my mentor at that time just threw me, said, man, it's your night. Man, I went through a presentation in about 10 minutes. I was so scared. Now I love it. So you just got to plug in, and this here will transform you. It's nothing else, people. Well, I mean, I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm a sport tonight. I get to talking. We've heard enough. I can listen to Mr. Best, and they're all night. You fall in love with this, man. And like he stated, the people you associating with, you're gonna have to pull away from them. You're gonna have to put away from them. You have to pull away from everything that's opposite of what we're doing. This is a freedom train right here, guys. So I'm keeping this ticket. There ain't no cure for this Karatbars thing. I love it. It's changed my life. It's my life. If I ain't doing Karatbars, I don't even feel right. I gotta be talking to somebody. I'm gonna circle back around to you. I keep the list right here. It ain't going nowhere. I'm calling you. You gonna stop saying, I'm letting you know. Ain't nothing else out here, great people. So you've been on here tonight. We just appreciate you. We're here to work for you. We're here to serve you, family. This has been an amazing call. Mr. Delco?
Nothing more from me, sir. Great training from you.
Ms. Glaspie. Thank you so much, Mr. Delco. Ms. Glaspie?
No, sir. Great training. Thank you, Mr. Sanya.
Thank you for the opportunity to be on this platform. Mr. Williams?
Great man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely nothing from me, man. Woo! This has been fire. I appreciate it.
Fire. Great people. See you tomorrow on the power call. Let's get it done. Great people. Get that list together. Let's save the world, guys. Ahoo.
I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to tell you something that every successful person has to do, including you. Believe it or not, every successful person in this world has jumped. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Eventually, you are going to have to jump. You cannot just exist in this life. You have got to try to live. If you are waking up thinking that it's got to be more to your life than it is, man, believe that it is. Believe in your heart of hearts that it is. But to get to that life, you're going to have to jump. Now, I'll tell you why I call it jumping. See, God, when he created all of us, he gave every last one of us a gift at birth. He never created a soul without endowing them with a gift. You just gotta quit looking at gifts as running, jumping, sing, and dance. It's more than that. It's if you know how to network, if you can connect dots, if you draw, if you teach. Some of y'all fry chicken better than anybody else, bake pie. Some of you cut hair, color hair. Some people do grass. I got a partner, man, who never wanted to go out with us because we stayed out too late. Come on, man, go out with. Now I got to get up early, mom, cutting Miss Johnson. We kept laughing at this dude, cutting grass. How much they pay you? He got a landscaping company in Cleveland worth $4 million. Because all he do is cut grass, but he was gifted at it. I got a partner on a detail shop, make $800,000 a year detailing cars. He got 6 mobile trucks running around. $800,000 a year. All he do is detail cars. That's his gift. That's what he loves to do. You've got to identify that gift. Now listen to me. When you see people in life, when you're standing on the cliff of life and you see people soaring by, when you see people soaring, going to exotic places, you hear about them doing wonderful things. Maybe you look up the street and your neighbor just gets a car every year, every 2 years. You know, how's he doing that? Have you ever thought, maybe this person right here has identified their gift and is living in their gift? Because your Bible says, your Bible says your gift will make room for you. Your gift, not your education. You go get an education, that's nice. But if you don't use your gift, that education only gonna take you so far. I know a lot of people got degrees, man. They ain't even using them. It's your gift. But the only way for you to soar is you got to jump. You got to take that gift that's packed away on your back. You got to jump off that cliff and pull that cord. That gift opens up and provides the soar. If you don't ever use it, you're gonna just go to work. And if you're getting up going to work on a job every day that you hate going to, that ain't living, man. You just existing. At one point in time, you ought to see what living's like. But the only way to see what living like, you gotta jump. And here's the problem. I'm gonna just be real with you. When you first jump, let me tell you something. Your parachute will not open right away. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you it did, but it don't. When you jump, it's not going to open right away. You're gonna hit them rocks. You're gonna get some skin tore off on them cliffs. You're gonna get all your clothes tore off. You're gonna get some cuts on you. You're gonna be bleeding pretty bad. But eventually, the parachute has to open. That is a promise of God. That ain't a theory, that's a promise. His promises is true, because listen to me. You cannot name one single thing God has not gotten you through. Name it. And if he ain't got you through it, he currently pulling you through it right now. And the living proof of it is you sitting in here. If he hadn't got you through it, you wouldn't even be here. So if he ain't never not got you through it, why would he not let your parachute open? It has to open, man. But it ain't, you gotta jump though. Now, here's another thing. You can play it safe and deal without the cuts and the tears. And you can stand on that cliff of life forever safe. But if you don't jump, I got another promise I can make you. Your parachute will never open. You'll never know. You'll never know what God really has for you. See, your God has a wonderful life for you. Once again, I'm going to refer to your Bible. Now, you go down there, you memorize these scriptures, you don't apply them to yourself. Your Bible says that he comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly. If I were you, I would jump. Because that's the only way to get to that abundant life. You got to jump, man. You got to take a chance. Now, when I get through talking, there are those of you who discuss this in the car. Well, I got bills, and I got bills. Whether you stay on the cliff or you jump, you're gonna have bills. Well, if I quit my job, I'm gonna ruin my credit. If you got a job, you living check to check. Even if you got A1 credit, you can't buy nothing else no damn way. At one point in time, man, do yourself a favor. Go see what God really do. God hold you up, man. He ain't gonna let you fall. He ain't bring you this far to let you fall. Do yourself a favor, man. Before you leave this world, before you die, jump. Just jump one time. Just jump. Thank you very much.